Uh, closer council meeting.
And during my time here, I've come to realize what makes Haven so special. It's a flower shop, run by multiple generations. A bar owner who greets every customer by name. It's a spring festival tradition, going back 100 years. History, loyalty, pride. These values which define Haven are the same values that Typhon was built on. And that is why our partnership has been so successful. It's been my privilege to renew Typhon's commitment to Haven. We believe in this community, and we're tremendously excited for its future.
Thank you, Diane. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're eager to make this official. So, time to vote, folks. And then lunch.
Sup, guys? Oh, you must be mad. Seriously? You guys didn't look?
Oh my god, I'm fine. You are not fine. We have to get you to a doctor.
What happened to you?
I found out something you need to hear. I'm sorry.
What?
Alex, you're hurt.
Do you need help? We can call an ambulance.
Typhon's been lying to all of you. And so has Jed Lucan.
Alex, what's going on?
Yes.
Fuck you.
What the hell happened?
I was down in the mine last night. I saw what Typhon's been hiding for 12 years. Jed Lucan isn't a hero. That whole story is a lie. Jed caused the accident. And then he abandoned 7 of his men. He let them drown to save himself. There were pictures of me and Gabe down there in the dirt. Because one of those miners was my father. Typhon wanted to keep this covered up, in case it jeopardized the vote. All they care about is making more money.
Yeah.
They'll do whatever it takes to push this expansion through. So they decided to bury the evidence. And nothing was going to stop that blast. Not even the fact that there were 4 people up in the mountains. That's how Gabe was killed. Jed knew all along. He covered up the truth about the past, about Gabe. And when I found out, as you can see, he tried to kill me too.
They're so very nonchalant about all this. He's still scared. She's shocked.
Why aren't any of you saying anything?
Yeah, I feel like they all knew.
We don't want to embarrass you, Alex.
I wasn't asking you.
The things you've said obligate me to at least address them. These accusations are... well, they're insane. And trying to go into the mine was obviously a very dangerous, very illegal thing to do. But we all sympathize with your situation. You've been through so much. Your brother was your only family, wasn't he? I can only imagine how much you want an explanation for his loss. Something to give you comfort and make your life seem less unfair.
She doesn't have a conscience.
You know there's proof of the cover-up. You had Pike arrest me to suppress the evidence.
Officer Pike arrested you for stealing items from my purse. Perhaps you were looking for evidence?
And I found it. Which is why you and Jed tried to threaten me into silence.
Dad? Do you have any idea what Alex is talking about?
No,
No,
I don't.
I don't. I've tried to be there for Alex since Gabe died. I thought, I don't know. I hoped I could be something of a father
Even
figure to
he
her.
tried to cover that up to that.
All I can guess is, sometimes when we're hurting, the people we lash out at are the ones who are trying to help.
Uh-huh. You're a monster.
You tried to kill me. How can you stand there and say these things?
Alex,
You're a monster. Please. I know this is hard to accept. You all trust him. I did too. But I'm telling the truth.
I believe you. Of course I do.
And then nobody else stands.
I would like to speak. This young lady came to Haven as a stranger, but over the last few weeks, she's become one of us. Now, her story certainly seems unlikely, if not impossible. But she deserves at least an investigation of her claims. We ought to take her seriously.
Thanks, Doug.
I agree with Ducky. I've always found Alex to be a very trustworthy person. She wouldn't make these accusations lightly. Something must have happened.
Miss Lath, there's no actual evidence of anything.
Maybe not, but that's what I think.
I feel like I should have fucked up with Charlotte.
Charlotte. No. Leave me alone. I don't want any more of this.
Yeah, I fucked up with her. Damn it.
They killed Gabe. What are you trying to do? Take down Typhon? I won't bring him back. All I know is everything falls to shit when you're involved.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Ah,
There's
man.
something wrong with you, Alex. And now there's something wrong with me.
Yeah. That's my bad.
I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Pike.
How about you?
Yeah, he's still scared.
I heard you out last night. You know the deal.
Please. You're a cop. You can do something.
Alex, just give it up.
You coward. I'm really sorry.
Are you? Why are you doing this?
What?
My dad is not a murderer.
Damn.
Were you afraid we couldn't get Typhon? Is that why you need someone else to blame? I thought we were in this together. For Gabe.
Ryan.
No. I'm not gonna let you do that to me anymore.
Ryan, what the hell? I know he's your dad, but look at her. Why would she lie about this?
It's going too far.
Alex almost died.
It's not true.
Fuck you, Ryan! After everything? Seriously, fuck you! Stop.
I know why you tried to kill me. It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it? This was about you. I know it's easier not having to think about the men you buried. You want to look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people. But I won't let you. My father worked for you. His name was John. The world never gave him anything for free. He fought just to stay alive. He fought for us. Maybe he was finally winning. But you killed him. And then Gabe, my big brother. You know, when we were kids, we goofed around to escape. To pretend everything was better for a little while. When I got to Haven, the first thing we did was dance around like total dorks. And it wasn't an escape from anything. He was happy for the first time in his life. But he died. Because of you. And then there's me. For so many years, I just wanted to survive. To get through. Haven changed me. I started to think about the future. I want to belong somewhere. I want to know that there's a place and a group of people who wouldn't be the same without me. I was starting to feel that here. And you tried to murder me. You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth. You've forgotten it, haven't you? You've plastered over it with another story. You tell yourself you're a hero. a strong leader. Sometimes that means making hard choices. Decisions that could lead to people dying. Few men could handle that. Haven's lucky to have you. But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see? 11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths. And you were too selfish to say those words out loud. There was so much to lose. The love of your wife, the respect of your son, the comfort and ease you had walking around the world. All of that mattered more to you than those men's lives. I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't. The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break. But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are. I see the truth about you. You hate yourself. You hate what you did in the past. You hate what you've done to keep it secret. And the more you deny that hatred, the worse it grows. I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you. And I forgive you.
And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections, caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute, coming right.
Nice.
Yeah, the silence is worse. I need to get some air.
Oh, God. I fucked up bad. Hey, Haven. Record traders currently accepting applications. Priority will be shown to applicants with a previous retail broadcast experience. Fill out an application on our website. We're going to interviews next week. Dope! Okay, so I'm definitely applying if you're hiring 16-year-olds. But is there like a sudden opening? Who left? Nobody just yet, but be honest, I'm kind of eyeing the exits, looking for new adventures. Oh, jeez, I miss you. Back at you, kiddo.
Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait.
Hello, friends. I've set open back up to commissions. I think we're all looking for ways to stay busy right now. Making art has always been my favorite method. Please get in touch if you want a portrait. I try to keep my rates reasonable and offer a discount for first-time commissions. Awesome news. Should we call the shop? That works fine.
I've got some continued support for you.
We at Typhon Mining would like to express our gratitude toward Haven Springs for our continued support. We've issued a statement which is available for you to read on our website.
The phrase recent events is doing some work in this post.
Due to recent events, the Black Lantern will remain closed to regular business until further notice.
It never ends.
Statement regarding the ongoing investigation of Haven Springs. We appreciate the community's concerns. Details are still emerging. We are cooperating with the state police. We currently have exactly as much information as any of you. Addendum. Deputy Jason Pike has been suspended. Pending an investigation, please direct all inquiries through official channels. I just don't understand how all of this could have happened under your noses. What is going on over there? This is not an acceptable statement. Nothing but respect for our boys in blue. Singular boy in beige who danced to Typhon's tune. There's no way the cops didn't know there's something they're not telling us. Follow the money. Drop your tinfoil hat, you loon. Hello neighbors, thank you for making last night's spring festival such a resounding success. Now comes another annual tradition, cleaning up after ourselves. I need a few volunteers to help me spruce up the park in the wake of last night's festivities. Work begins as soon as today's council meeting concludes. Drop your name in the hat. Sure, why not? I'm done. We're pretty hungover, but Jesse and I might be recovered by this afternoon. Tentative yes. Take care of you first, but if you're feeling up for it, we'd love to have you both. I'd open the bar. Sorry, darling. Oh, psh. The Lantern will not be open for lunch today on account of the town council vote. We'll see you for happy hour. Yes on jobs, yes on prosperity, yes on expansion. Do you realize that expanding mining operations outside of Haven is a temporary fix, right? It's not even considering the environmental impact. Do you have any proof? What do you want? A bibliography? I don't keep citations at the ready on the off chance I encounter someone who isn't willing to accept the truth. That's what I thought.
I'm so sorry I worried you all.
Anybody seen Alex today? We agreed to meet up last night, but then she ghosted. Super not like her. Kind of freaking out. Oh no, have you contacted Jason? Call the cell, no response. I'll try 911 next. That's troubling. You haven't seen her. Keep me posted, will ya? Jesus.
I bet Steph wishes she could reword that. But it's pretty funny.
Hello, as many of you know, I'm a freelancer for the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm writing an article about this evening's incredible performance at the Spring Festival, but I can't track down the band's name. Anybody know? Hey man, so we aren't like a band as such, so we don't really have a name yet. Hey, no worries. Can I get your names for the article? I'm Steph Gingrich, the brains of the operation. My muscle is Alex. Oh, she's gonna die when she sees this. Overall Spring Festival, thanks to everyone who made it such a beautiful celebration. Now spill the beans. Who got a rose? I know someone who might have gotten one. I think I might know someone who got one as well. Hang in there, bud. Can we brag for someone else? I don't see why not, as long as that someone has given their permission. Yay, stuff. Do I have permission to brag about the rose you got last night from your crush? Come on, man. Last piece of up. Just let us know you're okay as soon as you can. I'm pretty sure you just lost your phone, but Brian's freaking out. Okay, we're both freaking out. I just want to make sure you're safe. Call us, Alex. Arthur? Alex Arthur Jones with the New York Telegram. We want your story and our ongoing Typhon coverage. When is a good time to speak over the phone? Sorry, I'm not doing any media right now. Getting a lot of requests. When did you learn that your father lived in Haven Springs and worked with Jed Lucan? How did it feel to learn that Jed Lucan was responsible for the mining accident that killed your father? What do you think Jed Lucan confessed to his crimes? The scholar has been blocked. You will no longer receive messages. Whoa. We're sorry. You don't have to apologize for a good time with your dad. Join the Spring Festival. Wish I could be there, but at least I'm getting crazy good work done. First page. Okay, so it just starts off with the picture. Dad knows what's up. That's awesome. You guys are great. Thanks. Uh, uh, oh yeah, we were drinking buddies. Need me, the one woman who should have believed you above everyone, and I felt this. I'm blaming more myself than you. It's like it's my bad. Charlotte's okay. Just take care of yourself, Nathan. Charlotte. Ducky. Jesus Christ. My pleasure meeting you this evening. We're coming home here in Haven. Oh, that was last month. Jesus, you guys haven't talked for a month. To Alex, what a marvelous event. I'm so glad I could participate in today's live action roleplay. It brings me back to my day. You've been through an awful lot these past few weeks, but your resilience and courage continues to astound me. No doubt that you'll weather this affront against your person with the same grace as you demonstrated to me during our lovely dance at the Spring Festival, a moment I will not soon forget. So please remember that we are here for you. Sincerely, Reginald. Congrats to the third. I know and appreciate your sticking up for me, Ducky. Mac. Chan didn't think you'd actually take down Typhon. You're braver than I ever imagined. Now you're on a new job. Glad you're okay, really. Thanks, Mac. Oh, God. Alex, I'm sorry. My dad was a hero. That's what everyone said for years, and it took so many lies to hold that up. Disgusting, terrible lies. Typhon lied, Dad lied, but worst of all, I lied to myself. Even when the truth was right in front of my eyes, I believed him over you. I'm so sorry, and hope one day you'll forgive me. Alex, you're incredible, and I'm here for you no matter what. Call me the minute you need anything. I know. Thank you for having my back. It meant so much, of course. Okay, and everything. Yes, Jessica Martinez from the Rocky Mountain Gazette. Sounds like I took you out of the blue. I know you've been through a lot. We were working on a story about the Typhon controversy, and I'd love to speak with you either on or off record about your experiences. I'm really comfortable talking about it right now. Comfort would be my priority. Please contact me at this number if you change your mind. Thank you for your time and stay safe. Thank you. Thank you. Nothing new.
After summoning all my...
God damn it. Oh my god, I heard what happened. You weren't gonna mention being a superhero when I texted you yesterday. I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks, buddy. Me too. I'm doing okay. I'm worried about her. She's fine. I think it's my turn to take care of her now. Maybe that's weird, but I'm pretty sure it's true. Not less weird than you think. She is very lucky to have you.
Strength and willpower. I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop. Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
Lie down.
I love this guitar, but if it starts asking me riddles again, I'm throwing it out the window.
Ah. It's like, you got up just to lay back down. What you gonna duck? Oh, what'd you get to fish? Oh, jeez.
I've been playing a lot the last 2 days, trying to think things through. But I realize it's actually the opposite. When I'm playing is the only time I get to not think. Not think about Jed, or Gabe, or Haven, and wanting to move on from the pain, but not knowing how. Most of all, what I don't think about is me, because I've never been good at that. And suddenly, it's the only question that's left. So, I just keep playing. Maybe Salem would be cool. I'm already an expert in witch trials. Was Charlotte's response all my fault? Or would she have turned on me no matter what?
That's actually a good question. I feel like it is mostly my fault, though.
I felt very close to Ducky after our dance. I guess he felt the same way. Must be rare that a local paper gets to break out the really big headline.
Scandal. Eight? I thought it was 7. Make it reminds. 8 deaths covered up by typhoid mining. If it's reads rocked by revelations. The picturesque mountain town is reeling after a series of revelations that connections to the death of Mr. Chen, Miss Jacobs, location manager overseeing the expansion, is simply unimaginable what that girl has been through, said Miss Leith. Miss Chen has declined repeated expansion efforts. Halted residents are left wondering about the effects of local business.
See?
Real.
This is why I try to only read the art sections.
Old and new talent shine at Spring Festival. The following review was filed before the events at the Town Council meeting the following day. For all related coverage on those events, please see A1, A2, A3, B1, C1, D2, D3, E1, and E2. The surprising newcomer and 3-time veteran joined together to create musical magic under the Spring Festival stars on Saturday. Alex Chen, whose brother Gabe Chen, longtime bartender at the Black Lantern, was killed in a tragic mining accident last month, lit up the crowd with her passionate vocals and powerful guitar. It's been a long time since I've witnessed the Spring Festival crowd dance together with the abandon like that. Noted Jesse McPherson, local novelist that was transportive. Steph Gingrich, KRCT DJ and mainstay on the Spring Festival stage, held down the drums for what the duo claimed was only their first time playing together, including even practice sessions. Color this reviewer a tad skeptical. The chemistry is palpable. Bowed but not broken, Haven will survive. The image of Haven Springs is as an idyllic refuge, an oasis of comfort and civility, blissfully removed from the tumult of the outside world, was shattered on Sunday. In truth, that Haven never really existed, outside postcards and tourism board drive full anyway. But while we have weathered troubles and fought demons in the past, we know that this typhoon mining scandal will leave a unique scar in the psyche of our small town. Not just from what took place, horrible enough as those details are, from who was involved, a young and beloved bartender, a respected mining industry up-and-comer, and the town's most revered patriarch at the center of it all. Jed Lucan currently sits in San Miguel County Prison. He said to fully cooperative police and repentant for his actions. But the harm he has done to his town, to all of us who knew and trusted him over the years, is just beginning to be understood. Still, in the face of this tremendous calamity, we say Haven will survive. We will emerge, if not stronger, at least a bit wiser for having to overcome it. We will do this not because it is easy, but because we have no other choice. This is our home.
Feels like I've been through so much with Eleanor. It meant the world that she believed me. I'm glad he held on to it, for whatever it's worth.
Alex, they told me to destroy this jacket after the accident. I couldn't do it. Perhaps some part of me knew that I would one day need to pass it along. When Gabe first stepped into my bar looking for his father, I swore I would one day return this jacket to him. Then I swore I would return it to both of you. I think you know by now what my word is worth. I did not deserve your forgiveness, but it moved me more than I knew was possible. I hope this gift will provide some small comfort to you in the days ahead.
Couldn't bring himself to get rid of it.
You ever swing a pick before, Mr.
Chen, John, and now.
You're a hell diver now.
I'm a hard worker, and I learn fast, and I don't mind long hours.
You don't have somebody waiting on you at home?
No.
No, sir.
Well, John, guess you're a hell diver now.
I'll never understand exactly what happened to me down there, but I'll always be grateful. Good thing I sold off all my Typhon stock.
Vincier resigns amid stock plummet. So this is a FBI investigation imminent. Just hours at the defiant press conference in which he vowed to see his company through, the choppy waters head, Dennis Walker, has resigned as CEO and chairman of Typhon Incorporated. Meanwhile, shares of the global mining concern, once top 5 in the sector, have nearly halved from $48.27 to $28.22, with no bottom in sight. It all stems from a series of shocking allegations and confessions tied to operations on Western Colorado, where Regional Operations Coordinator Diane Jacobs and former mining team leader Jed Lucan were arrested.
I'm pretty sure my voice was already heard by everyone who needed to hear it.
Alex, I trust you have received my other messages and do voicemails. I'm asking for 10 minutes every time we go to print at 8. Please let me help your voice be heard.
Is it weird that the part of this that bothers me the most is nondescript dive bar?
Colorado mining scandal has deep state fingerprints. Irregularities are bound, truth remains buried. What are they hiding? Deep state deniers and wool-eyed cynics. Good luck trying to make sense of what went down in the small mountain town of Haven Springs last week. Behind closed doors of a nondescript dive bar, 8 town council members gathered to discuss a municipal mining permit. And when the doors opened, one of them was admitting to murder, another to criminal fraud, and yet no one else could explain, in any rational way anyway, how this all supposedly happened. Local taxidermist Reginald McAllister, known to others in town as Ducky, described the near hypnosis in the room as a great man was made to stand naked before Onyx, who made it true beg at his rightful place atop the throne. To longtime readers, the implications could not be clearer. This town council must belong to or be a servant of the globalist powered governmental military industrial nexus that dictates international. So, what?
I know now that my inaction in the face of injustice was itself a terrible wrong. And I know that I will never be able to undo the tremendous pain and loss I caused. I do not ask for forgiveness. The only person who could give that to me is gone. Thank you.
There are no victories at the end of this. Just more painful truth.
Yep. And I'm going to see like a horrible ending with this game. Jesus.
This air was powered by adrenaline that whole morning.
Yeah.
Now I'm mostly powered by extra strength Advil. And these. The LARP was 2 days ago? That doesn't seem possible.
Yeah, right. Feels like longer.
Maybe I do deserve some dollar-sign justice, but I'd much rather be able to move on with my life.
Mankiewicz, and Garf. Alex, call me, you deserve justice.
I want to go outside without seeing anyone. That's why God created rooftops.
Thank you, God. Go upstairs. As soon as I was about to go upstairs. Could it be?
Hey, Steph.
Alex, wait. Before you say anything, I have to get this out.
Okay.
Okay.
What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you. I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you. And if you'd rather stay here instead, then... fuck it. I want to stay here too.
Your ticket.
I've never had anyone barge in to tell me that they wanted to be with me before.
Yeah? How'd it feel?
She's
You've
disappointed.
given me a lot to think about. Well, good. That was the idea. You know where to find me. Good luck, Jen.
Thanks, Steph.
Still going to the rooftop or not? Okay.
All right. Just tell me.
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road, the excitement of the unknown. Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Actually, I do know what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
Really?
You really think so?
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, people who actually like you. Why would you give that up?
That's true.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Oh, God. Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
I'm sorry.
I know.
But here's something.
What's up?
It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph. Life goes on. You get a job working with Steph at the record store. All those years of being a music snob finally pay off. And little by little, time does its thing. The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home. Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, even of me begin to fade into the background.
D&D.
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans. Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world. Or maybe you never think about that much at all. You don't know exactly when it happens, but one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you. And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels. You don't question it, you don't doubt it, or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course, you already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay. You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
Do what exactly? Become an actual musician?
Live in a van, travel between dingy bars, hawking your SoundCloud, pouring your soul to strangers. Sounds pretty great if you ask me. The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure. So, what do you think?
Tough call, tough call.
I know what I want.
The only promises. Alex stayed in Haven Springs. 56% agreed with that. Alex forgave Jed for his actions. A lot of people did. Alex claims she learned the meaning of home. Alex claims she learned not to fear her emotions. Some members of the council stood with Alex. A lot, yeah. That's like everyone. That's kind of tough, man. Yeah, and only 4%. No one. Damn. Alex wanted to belong somewhere in the future. Alex took a moment to reflect in the apartment. Alex didn't see Ryan after the vote. I don't think I could have done anything. Charlotte turned her back on Alex. Yeah, that was tough. I don't know why side with Alex during the vote. Wow, a lot of people didn't know. Pike told Alex to give it up. I guess with him I should take his fear away, but I don't know. Like he sided with Alex during the vote. Ryan believed Jed during the vote. Yeah. Ryan and Alex don't get together. Steph stays in heaven to be with Alex. That sounds good to me.